Have you ever replayed an argument in your head long after it ended? Not the whole thing, just certain moments. What they said, the tone, the look on their face, and especially what you didn't say. The response that showed up too late, the sentence that would have changed everything. People assume this means you overthink or that you can't let things go. Psychologically, that's not what's happening. When an argument triggers your nervous system, your brain shifts out of logic and into protection. Fight, flight, or freeze. For a lot of people, it's freeze. The words disappear, your mind goes blank, your body shuts the door. And later, when you're safe, your brain replays the moment. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. The replay is the mind's way of saying, next time, don't let that happen again. That's why it feels so real, so vivid, almost like it's happening again. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between memory and threat, so it keeps the scene active. Here's the part most people miss. The replay isn't about winning the argument, it's about restoring control. In the moment, you felt powerless, misunderstood, caught off guard. The replay is an attempt to reclaim your voice. That's also why the loop doesn't stop easily. Every time you fix the argument in your head, your brain checks, does this feel safe now? And if the answer is no, it runs it again. People who replay arguments are often highly self-aware. They care about fairness, about being understood. They notice tone, subtext, small shifts in energy, which means conflict hits them deeper. Another reason the loop sticks is unfinished emotion. Maybe you weren't allowed to be angry growing up. Maybe speaking up had consequences. Maybe staying quiet felt safer. So your system learned to hold it in. The argument ends, but the emotion doesn't. It gets stored, and later it demands attention. This is why replaying arguments often happens at night, when things slow down, when there's no distraction. The mind finally has space to surface what was suppressed. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your nervous system never got closure. Closure doesn't always come from the other person. It comes from your body realizing the threat is over. Until then, the loop continues. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. A lot of people watching this do the same thing. They just don't talk about it. If you've ever replayed an argument in your head, leave a comment. Even a single word helps this reach someone who thinks they're the only one. And if this kind of psychology resonates with you, subscribe. Because once you understand how your nervous system works, these loops start making sense. And when they make sense, they lose their grip. Which brings us back to the question, why does your mind replay arguments only after they're over?